A person always doing his best will be a natural leader, the backbone, the guiding light, the pillar of KCA Gavel Club is our very own counsellor, Toastmaster Soy Paul. Now I invite Toastmaster Soy Paul for the counsellor's address.
Good evening. Our chief guest, DGM Ahmad Raswi, our KCA President, Royce Anthony, our General Secretary, Binu Christie, my dear Cavaliers, parents, and KCA family members. Today is the day we are going to celebrate. Celebrating what? Celebrating our last year's performance. Today, in front of me, a lot of trophies kept aside. These are the achievements. These are the landmarks what we have made. Each and everyone, it's participated and they have won. Great. Apart from this, I would like to remind you some points. Anybody have heard about the Andre Agassi? Andre Agassi? Nobody? Yes, great. The older generations knows him. He was now the Roger Federer, the same in that level. He won the 6 Grand Slams. In his book, autobiography called Open, he writes like the coach says. There are 2 types of the horse in the world. One is the racing horse. Other one is the working horse. The racing horse is an important one. The whole world knows about the racing horse because it requires a lot of work. It requires a lot of sleepless nights. Because the trophies kept aside, it will teach you, it will say a lot of stories behind it. Every champion is made with a lot of failures, with a lot of defamation, a lot of doubts, a lot of criticism, a lot of failed years generate a champion. My dear children, we are in this generation is going to the toughest generation ever in this history phase. Because everything is going to be replaced with an artificial intelligence. What you will do? And after the 10 years or the 15 years, what you will do? But there is the good hope. Hope is that those who have bigger creativity, bigger thinking will survive. You have to absorb in every day you have to absorb a new skill. Then only you are going to be survive. In Delhi University, some of the marks, the cutoff marks, some of the courses cutoff mark is 99.7. What you will do? Second point I would like to say, as a counselor, it's from my heart. Just referring to the book Open. In Open, the book, Andre Agassi says, as the coach says, coach wrote, Andre, you can see the billions of stars in the sky. You can name in one of the star in your name. If you cannot see it at your height. You can use my shoulder. You can stand up in my shoulder and you can find the star. Until you find the star, you can stay on my shoulder. My dear children, I am telling you, I cannot offer you thousands of dinar, but I can do one thing. You can, if you cannot find the stars in the sky, you can use my shoulder and stand it on the shoulder and stay it on the shoulder. You can see the star which is named on your name. My dear children, the life, what you are experiencing is billions of children never got it. You know what's happening in Afghanistan? They're running. So, my request to my children, stop complaining about what the bad you have. Live the life, learn it, live it, embrace it. Back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Soy. Indeed, it was a really inspirational and a wonderful speech.